Hey guys, I get a lot of questions from people every day. What do you feed your dogs? I want to first do a disclaimer and let you know that I do not contribute what you feed your dogs to the size of the dog. That has a lot to do with genetics. But at the same time, I do believe that nutrition and health is very important. So I'm just going to walk you through what we give our dogs each and every day. This is an important one right here. It says dog food supplement. We get it from Turchetti's Meat Market in Indianapolis. And what it is they take all the leftovers. It says on the side here, beef, pork, lamb, heart, liver, kidney. And they grind it up and combine it and make their own supplement for dogs. I do not give my dogs a raw only diet, but I do add it to their kibble. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is Victor High Pro kibble is what we currently have them on. But I have to be honest with you guys, we've ran through a lot of different dog foods. Sometimes they get bored with the kibble that they're eating and you need to mix it up. Sometimes dogs have allergies, so we've cycled through about all the major dog food brands. Right now we're doing Victor. It seems to work very well for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and make up a bowl for Toro. This is 1 pound, 3 scoops. 3 big scoops for Toro. After my dogs get over a year old, they get fed once a day. Then I add 1 pound to 3 scoops of Victor High Pro kibble. It's delicious. Dine is a wonderful supplement that a lot of us dog breeders use. It is a multivitamin. There's a bunch of different vitamins and stuff. This stuff is super good for the dogs. We give them just a little swirl. This stuff is expensive. I don't suggest that you overuse it because it'll give your dogs the runs. So a dab will do you. I do a little swirl like that. I'll show you. It's not a super lot. It's just enough to make sure they're getting the vitamins that they might be missing out from this kibble. The next one, fish oil. Not only good for dogs, but good for people. Alli, open your mouth. You did it yesterday.
No, I did not.
Just kidding. Fish oil. It's super good. Building up the immune system. 3 pumps. Don't overdo it with that either. This is every day. There you go. Thank you to my lovely assistant. For my males right now, my studs, which I've got Buster and Toro. Bully Max is a pretty popular brand in the bully community. This is protein. It says to give them 2 a day, but because I got meat in here, I just give them 1. I give them 1 with these meal. And like I said, I don't recommend if you've got puppies under a year old that you worry about this stuff. But once they start reaching maturity, then you can start thinking about their muscles. This is ProSense. ProSense is for hips and joints because bullies are known. I want to make sure that my dogs can move. I want to make sure that my dogs can be athletic. I certainly don't want my dogs to ever run into problems with their hips and joints. Every day, they get 2 as directed on the bottle here. I go ahead and break them up for them just to make it easier. I don't know that these taste super good, and sometimes if I don't break them up, they avoid them. This, obviously, is only for my studs. It was recommended to me from my friend that does a lot of reproductive work. Oxy Stud is obviously for their testosterone. You could give them 2 a day if they got a breeding coming up. I just sprinkle 1 every day on my studs and it keeps them ready. If somebody reaches out wanting to use our dog as a stud or something, they're ready and it's flowing. Make sure their sperm count is high. The last thing, which we just recently started incorporating this because we're learning as we go. But there's so many values to apple cider vinegar, not only for their coat, for their immune system. It kills parasites. A lot of the times when our dogs would get sick or certain things would come up, I would Google home remedies. And I promise you, apple cider vinegar is in almost every one. So we decided, hey man, I don't give a lot. A dab will do you. For their gut health, there's some parasites that they get. This kills it on contact. It's not only preventative, but if they have it, it will kill it. So 1 teaspoon a day. They said you can do it up to 3 times a day. So with my puppies that I feed twice a day, I put a teaspoon in each meal. With my older dogs that I feed once a day, I just put a little bit. Everything that you see here should be available in the link that we put on all of our videos. We've got a section that says recommended products. Going to the vet every week or every 2 weeks when you have 7 bullies gets very expensive. So anything you can do to keep them healthy and keep them away from the vet is okay in my book.